Give it up. Give up that war. You know, the war that you have to really fight is the war against yourself. You have to fight a war against yourself. Now, it's not easy to look in the mirror and to change your own life. It's hard as hell. You have to take responsibility. You have to learn new things. You have to feel uncomfortable. Good, because discomfort is how we grow. That's how we become strong. If you run away from discomfort and resistance your whole life, you will always be weak.
You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself.
Personal evolution only happens when there's pressure. The only way you grow is if there's pressure. There's got to be stress.
Most people, their associations are to avoid anything that's uncomfortable. But when you look at comfort and you look at success and progress and the feelings of accomplishment and of getting past certain hurdles in terms of like how you feel about life, a lot of those are connected to discomfort. Like discomfort is your friend. It really is. Like discomfort and not being happy and content with certain situations in life or certain feelings in life, they're massive motivators, and they're amazing at facilitating change.
Your mind and your character are no different than your body and your muscles. If you want to grow as a person, you really have to make friends with pain. Embrace the discomfort, enjoy the struggle.
A life without pain is a life without challenge, and a life without challenge is a life without growth. So not only do I embrace the challenge, embrace the pain associated with challenge and growth, but I even look forward to it in many regards. Some people think I'm strange, but sometimes I even ask for it. Send me a challenge, God, that you think should rid the world of pain. I invoke, please, give me some challenges here, because I need to be tested. I need to be stronger. I need to grow in my resolve with whatever weakness is in my character. Pain is a beautiful thing. Challenge is what life is about. A life without challenge, a life without pain is a life without growth. And where there is no growth, there is stale, stagnant energy. And that's where most people live. Because most people's lives are designed around treading a path that is void of challenge. The minute they recognize challenge or pain, they move the other way. This is a primal instinct and normal and natural, but a weak perspective. Your aliveness is found in your pain. Embrace it, love it, and grow from it.
You have two paths in front of you right now. One of them is going to be the harder one today. It's going to be downright painful. You will have to force your brain to think in new ways. You might lose some friends, but as you pull yourself away from that anger and that hate, eventually you will start to feel empowered. You will realize that you have the greatest power of all, the power to change your own life. You will be stronger than you've ever known. The other path is easy, much easier. You don't have to change anything. Everything in your life that you aren't happy about can be someone else's fault. But the end of that road isn't pretty. You will end up broken, searching for ways to numb your pain and your misery.
The bottom line is, you've got to become uncomfortable. You need challenge, but that challenge comes in the form of throwing yourself off a cliff and then learning how to fly on the way down, or pointing to the stars and aiming to reach that and hopefully you land on the moon.
Just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. If other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, even if you're doing the same thing, you know that in 1 year, you will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve. I go to sleep, I wake up, I work, go to sleep, wake up, work, do that 7 days a week. I'll have to do that for a while. My workload went up from about, 70 to 80 hours a week to probably 120.
Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
You have to work every single day. I think that's where the confidence comes from. When nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts. That's the time that really matters.
You have no time. There's no time. I mean, one of the quotes on the wall in the gym in there is, "There is no tomorrow," from Rocky 3. You know, there is no tomorrow. Fuck that shit. Let's get all this shit done today.
Sacrifice temporary fun for permanent dreams, or sacrifice your permanent dreams for temporary fun. And the reality is, a lot of you guys are willing to sacrifice your permanent dreams for some temporary fun.
They see I don't party, bro, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and they see that and they're like, bro, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun.
You are.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun, and I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do,
I'm gonna be good regardless.
I'm gonna be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am.
You can be successful without an education. You can be successful without coming from a rich family. You can be successful. I don't care what color you are, what faith you belong to, your sexual preference. I don't care what's wrong with you. You can be successful.
A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own, because he loves the process.
Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever, starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive.
I want young entrepreneurs to understand, when you somebody and you get 10 grand, you can make it to 100. You get 100 grand, you can make it to $1 million. You get 100 million, you can hit $1 billion, homie. You just gotta keep being great at what you're doing.
Stay working, stay grounded, stay humble, keep making money and stack it high as you can stack it, no matter what anyone around you say.
I want that money, man.
I mean, money's important, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we do what we do, right?
Sometimes that's the only thing, and in some situations, that's the only thing that got your back.
The money?
Your money.
Money is everything to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, without money, a lot of stuff won't go on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. So, with that being said, you know, I gotta get it. And when you get in a certain position, you can't go back to a certain position.
What's my goal? Shit, a few billion. Why a few billion? Cause shit, it used to be a million, a couple million before I got it. Then once I got it, shit, we gonna keep going.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Spend so much time on self-improvement that you have no time to criticize others.
If somebody tell you not to be yourself, don't listen to them. Being yourself is what makes you different. If everyone was the same, what's the point of living?
Just put one foot forward in front of the other, put your head down, focus on the pavement, focus on the road, 1 foot forward in front of the other, just left, right, and you do that for years, and then you look back and you're like, fuck, I can't believe how far I've come. That's the real name of the game here, especially when you're first starting. You're just putting 1 foot forward in front of the other.
Hey, bro, I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot, you just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential, because you one of them ones, bro. You special. And you weren't meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it before it's too late.